Welcome everyone to another Vanguard season preview. They play in both seasons, but we're going to talk about them right now as they get set for their first event of the year. That of course is both golf programs. Head coach Jeff Anderson here with us. Coach, how was your summer?
It's good. Busy, but good, for sure.
You now have the 2023-2024 schedule just about ready to get underway. You go out to Ottawa for their fall invite. We'll get to your fall schedule in a moment, but first, talk about the end of last season. The women oh so close to taking a GSAC trophy, ending up in second. The men finishing in fifth as well. Talk a little bit about the results and last year as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, last year, obviously, with the way that it ended, I couldn't be more proud of my teams. I mean, the women's, that one shot that we lost, but I was very proud of them for the way that they battled it out against a tough competition. Guys team, they battled. I was very proud of them as well. We were picked toward the bottom at the beginning of the year, but we worked our way up. The guys put in the work. Overall, I was very happy with the way the year went, and I couldn't be more excited for this year as well.
So talk a little bit. We'll leave it up to you. What side do you want to talk about first, men or women?
Let's talk about the men.
All right, so you got a couple returners to this team. Talk about who's lining up here for the blue and gold here in the new calendar year.
Yeah, so obviously losing our captain from last year, AJ Pujols, he was a huge positive impact on our team, but we just anointed Rex Robinette as our new team captain. He's a sophomore. He's definitely going to lead us. We got a lot of, Matthew Wilkes is a junior returning. We got Casey Dilger, who's a senior. Then I have about 3 or 4 freshmen who I feel like will be definitely in the mix. I think we'll be better than last year. And the guys are hungry. They want to compete. They know that it's our last year in GSAC. They really want to have a good showing, and they're hungry to get going for sure.
On the women's side then, a lot more returners, but still some new faces. Yeah. So talk a little bit about how they will line up here.
Yeah, I mean, the women's team, we got a great core of coming back, led by senior Brooklyn Motsky and junior Annabelle Lay. They finished high in the conference last year. Like I said about the men, the girls are very excited to get going, to compete. They're hungry. They want to win a championship. They got a taste of it last year, obviously, with that tough loss. But, I mean, with the team that I've, put together this year, with the new girls I have coming in they're going to come in and make an impact as well, I feel like this could be a very special year for us.
Across both teams, talk a little bit about the freshmen who are coming in.
Yeah, I mean, on the guys' side, I have freshman Charlie Golby from the Sacramento area. I got Brecken Ramage, he's from the Central Valley. And then we have Rylan Turner, another freshman coming in from the Central Valley. Again, 3 players that can come in and make an impact right away. Christopher Dineros, and then Tyler Watson was kind of a late add to our program. He's got a junior college background, but all 5 of those players that come in are definitely going to make an impact. I'm not sure how much they're going to compete right away, but they'll definitely make an impact and definitely will compete a lot. And then on the women's side, again, like I alluded to, I got quite a few new freshmen coming in. Again, this could be a very special year for our team. With the returners I have, with the incoming girls that are coming in, they're definitely going to come in and compete and make an impact right away.
Well, let's talk about what impact they're going to be making where, because the schedule starts with the OUAZ Fall Invite and the return of the Vanguard Invite, as well as the women's trip out to Hawaii. So talk about the events for both programs.
Yeah, good. I'm super excited to actually host our second event. We hosted one 2 years ago, but good feel for that event out at Oak Valley in Beaumont. Going to be a good challenge, good test for the girls and for the men. Our schedule is stacked. I think the teams in our conference are very good. They're very talented. And I know that we can compete against them at a high level. And then obviously get to finish in Hawaii for the women's side. I mean, you can't go wrong being in Hawaii for 8 days. But stiff competition, some good Division II competition to get us ready for that next step next year. And then the men's side will finish up at the Arizona Christian event in November. Again, it was important to me that I scheduled a very challenging fall schedule and kind of get us prepared for the spring schedule as well.
And just as a note, the other local event, I think, for the men would be up there, the Masters up in Sullivan again?
Yes.
Yeah. No, just wanted to make sure. For the fans, you want to go see both teams, especially the one in...
Another great event.
Yeah, especially the one in Beaumont. Talk a little bit about who's coming, at least provisionally, here for our own event and what to expect and how, if you're a family member or friend, how you can get out and watch the Lions compete this year.
Appreciate that. So kind of a mixture from D2 teams and some NAI teams. Got Northwest Nazarene coming in from Idaho. I have Ottawa Iowa University, Menlo, a lot of the GSAC schools, Jessup, Hope, Masters College, who obviously had a great showing at the NAIA National Championship on the men's side. And then we have NAIA National runner-up on the women's side coming in, Hannah from the Masters. So again, a very challenging tournament. Yeah, if we'd love to have the support out there. It's Oak Valley Golf Course in Beaumont. Spectator carts will be available, so if you want to get a cart, you can do that, or you can walk along. But we're always welcome to have people come out and support us for sure.
That will be towards the end of October, and we'll do another video with a little more details, information, and all that to come. So to wrap it up here, what are your hopes for in the fall? Because obviously it really kind of all comes together late in the spring.
Sure.
So what are you kind of hoping to see here over the first handful of events?
That we continue to get better. I mean, we can always be better. I mean, obviously, I think we finished on a high note at the end of last season. The kids are very motivated to want to be better. Just continue the culture that we've instilled already in the players, to be competitive and just to keep competing. So,
lastly, we are here in your lovely new facility, the first full school year of having the Gray Family Golf Studio. Just reflect a little bit about how that was used last year, because obviously I've even got to use it. Thank you very much, by the way. It's awesome.
I mean, obviously, thank you for the Gray Family. It's a huge resource to have. The players love it. It's just, obviously with the winter that we had last winter, it was super wet, super rainy, so we definitely utilized it a lot. It's just a game changer for the program, for the future, for the present, and to have that resource for my players to, just to see their numbers, just to kind of see, they're struggling with some yardages, that we're able to put them on that, on that system. And, again, it's just a huge resource. We're very blessed for sure.
Well, we are excited to see how the team takes what they learned up here, as well as out on the driving range and the course, and apply it starting off this coming Monday and Tuesday out at the Ottawa Fall Invite. Coach Jeff Anderson, thanks for joining me here today.
Appreciate it, Justin.
And we will be following along the rest of the fall.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.